Ash, not one chair?
I don't do chairs.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand, stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right.
Yeah.
So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
You know what, Ash, the more and more I
soon.
think about Shep right now, the angrier I'm getting, so I'd rather not talk about this.
Okay, be that as it may, you will have to talk about it, and
Mila?
you can't
You spoke about Mila on
lose your
TV?
cool on national television.
I don't care about TV. That is not cool.
I'm sorry. Do you think that this is a prestige TV show? They're going to ask you about it. You're going to talk about it, and you're going to get your emotions in check. Do you understand?
That was not acceptable.
Sure. Tell that to him when you see him in person.
Oh, I will.
But when you talk about it on TV, because believe me, you will have to talk about it on TV, you need to keep an even keel. You can say that the comment was unacceptable. You can even call him trash if you want.
But
I
isn't
don't
that
care.
basically losing my cool again?
Not if it's true. Okay? The main thing is you need to keep your cool so that it doesn't look like you're about to attack Kendrick Perkins for bringing it up on television. That's going to make you look weak.
Okay. I can get with that.
You could play the disappointed parent card, right? Oh, I expected more from my fellow man. The NBA is a brotherhood. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
High road or low road, right?
No, they're both the high road. Both the high road, just different flavors. But the key is you got to be authentic, all right? You need to be you. You just need to be the calmest, most mature version of yourself possible.
Yeah, that's kind of like when I was in college. It kind of reminds me of that time when...
No, I don't have time to go on a trip down memory lane. Do you have anything else to say about Top Takes Daily?
No. I have no more questions.
Excellent. I'll see you at the studio. I'm going to meet you there. I need to lay some ground rules with the showrunner. And I also want to be there in case anything crops up last.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
And,
and here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. So nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
As I was telling Jocelyn earlier, we are open to any discussion involving one Shep Owens, but we do expect those questions to be respectful. And if you wish to move on quickly from any given question, we expect that desire to be honored.
And as I was just explaining to Miss St. Germain, this is a reputable program on $1 billion network. We take procedures and standards very seriously and will, of course, treat MP
No
with
snacks in the dressing room.
Oh, my gosh. I will take care of it.
Second day this week.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Chips,
$1 billion
cookies,
network.
crackers, popcorn.
Got it.
I'm not
Got
asking
it.
for
Thank
much.
you so much. 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Very reputable.
That's Stan right there.
We'll, of course, treat MP with the utmost respect and professionalism at all times.
Will you guys have snacks?
Oh, yeah, we got snacks.
Hey, and I'm good. Let's do it.
Jocelyn, I mean it. Okay? This is not the day for Kendrick to try to go viral over anything. Are we clear?
Ash, like, loosen up a little bit. I can handle Perkins. That's no problem.
See? MP's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Oh, of that I'm sure.
Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Woods. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Of course,
You
you
too.
know JJ
My guy. Good to see you.
and Kendrick.
Hey, what's going on, superstar?
Awkward. All right, you're going to sit right here adjacent to me. Thanks.
All right, places, everyone.
All right, everybody. We're going live. Thanks for coming on the show. Here we go.
Anytime.
Just follow my video. 4, 3. And welcome back to Top Takes Daily. And for our next segment, we are joined live in studio by the guy everybody is talking about, our very special guest, MP. Welcome to the program.
My man, thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Now, I know this might be a sensitive subject, but I just want to get right into it. We all saw what happened on draft night.
Yeah.
But we haven't heard your side of the story. So I'm wondering, how does it feel to be on the receiving end of a mixed reaction like that on what should be the most enjoyable night of your life?
That just comes with the territory, you know? Like, we make a lot of money, and it's all because of those passionate fans out there. Night in and night out, coming into the games and showing their support. It's because of them, you know what I'm saying? And yes, the fans are free to express their feelings however way they want, but it don't matter to me.
I mean, are we serious right now? Listen, MP, with all due respect, do you expect us to believe that? if I'm my own so-called fans were booing me, that wouldn't sit right with me at all.
Yo, Kendrick, my man, it doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know in the long run, people will come around and, see what I'm all about. And that's just giving everything that I got to this game. Not only to the team, but to this city, man. It's my job. Proving my worth to these fans is my job. So I know right now they may be booing, but soon enough they're gonna be cheering for me.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I mean, look, Shep would be a great track and field player. All you gotta do is run fast, jump high, and you get a medal. You feel me what I'm saying?
Okay.
But if you wanna be the best hoop in the world, you gotta shoot, you gotta defend, you gotta think at a high level, and Shep does not do that.
Oh, shots fired.
It's the truth.
Perk, I've been in MP's corner the whole time. But
Somewhat.
You don't think, come on now.
Come on, man.
You don't think Shep can learn those things?
JJ, man, honestly, I really don't. I really don't, man. I've been working on my craft for years, for decades at that. And my results speak for themselves in both wins and losses. What has Shep done so far? Other than filming his little reality TV show and going around shopping for chains, he ain't done nothing.
It's a good show.
Come on, man.
It's more entertaining than his game.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But, me, I'm a student of the game. I've watched plenty of tape on this guy, and he just doesn't think on a high level, and he doesn't make game-winning plays. Simply put, not like I do at least. You can dunk from the free throw line, you can win the dunk trophy, whatever, but those guys winning that dunk trophy aren't the same guys winning a Larry O'Brien at the end of the season. And that's just facts.
MP, we keep it real on here. I gotta ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
Yo, honestly, that's just who he is. He's a trash human being who has no class.
Wow.
That's all I'm gonna say.
We got real beef. Let's make some hamburgers. Tell him how you really feel, young blood.
Am I wrong? Doing what he did, he should be embarrassed, but he's not because he has no self-awareness to know when he's gone too far. Like, that was too far.
Yeah.
Fam, you could debate who won the war of words, but you're not gonna debate this big fat L that I'm about to give him for the whole world to see. And I'm gonna make sure next time I see him, he gonna know. He gonna know what's up.
MP,
What?
you may not be an explosive leaper, but those some explosive words. I respect the confidence, if nothing else.
Sure, whatever.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining us.
Wait, so that's
It's
it?
been a real pleasure. Yeah, and then we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport, and we really appreciate you answering the tough questions. We wish you all the best, you and your family and your girl. Coming up next, we talk early season
got jokes,
contenders and pretenders, but first, this commercial break.
The second quarter belonged to Cash Money J. LeBron James had a monster chase down block, which led to a Tracy McGrady three-pointer, putting Cash Money J back on top. A Yao Ming block helped Cash preserve a three-point lead at halftime and set the stage for an epic second half. In a back-and-forth third quarter, the big story was how it ended. Magic Johnson beat T-Mac for a slam dunk.
Johnson throws it down.
And then threw a full court assist to David Robinson for a buzzer-beating layup.
He's glad. And you see him sit back, give it a little sigh of relief.
In the fourth quarter, trailing by
Yeah,
It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for a position, making an argument for minutes. And you want to earn the trust of your coaches.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic, the pivot. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Lillard, the pass to Grant. With some arc, he lays it in.
Well, when he gets into the paint, he starts to get hungry. He goes right through the defense. He's a straight line guy.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
His team is down, but with the way he went at the rim, you know they'll keep fighting the entire game. And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
Now, here's Simons. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game from outside the arc. No good that time, and it's the Lakers the other way.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And Russell gets it to go. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
And it's Simons missing. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 19-5 run here. James outside. Back to Davis. Shoots over Lillard. Again, the Lakers.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Trailblazers trail by 16.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Simons kicks to Thibault. And the pass to Lillard. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Bamba is checked in for Davis. Hachimura comes in for James. And Walker subbed in for D'Angelo Russell.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by 14. On the wing, MP. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round, but clearly his team believed in him, and the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for MP. Trailblazers trail by 16. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Reddish the pass to Eubanks. Now here's Sharp. Defense right on him. Portland no good that time either. Pass to Hachimura. Back to MP. It'll count. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back.
7. It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time. change here for the Lakers. For the Trailblazers, the Lakers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
On the floor for Portland, Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Anthony Simons out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Little in at the small forward. And for so long, the Blazers have had great guard play.
Lillard and McCollum with a great tandem back there, but defensively there were some gaps, and now it's Lillard and Simons, so they've gotten even a little bit smaller. This has been a strength of the Blazers for a decade now. It just comes at you in a little bit different package.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Here's Little. Off target from three-point range. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Clippers. Outside, Russell. Here's Reese. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his second.
Recognizing D'Angelo Russell has become a scorer, he's got to go back to his natural instincts to make plays. He did there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Another thing they're doing right is winning the foul calls. They've right away been focused on doing damage as much as they can. When they get in the bonus, get to that free throw line.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Beasley, the pass to Reese, kicks it to Russell. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Beasley with a clean look, bangs home the trifecta. Beasley's got 6 here in this quarter.
More and more as a reliable spot-up shooter. Beasley, with the feet set, knocks it in.
Simons finds Thybulle. Little with the ball. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. And he drives in. Thybulle, the pass to Nurkic. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Beasley kicks to Russell. From deep, James. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. James has got 8.
And that's back-to-back threes. The knee just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And finished off by Nurkic.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Russell passes to Reese. Shoots over Nurkic. They grab their own miss. Tries again. Got a piece of it. Nurkic with the steal. 1 second left. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Los Angeles in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of... With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side.
Substitution on
Fairly new
court
group here for Portland.
at the line.
And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
We've got Dennis Schroeder. Bamba is out there with MP. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Walker in at the 2-guard position. That's the Laker 5.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Took him no time at all on that one.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
Greg, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Schroeder finds MP. Lillard against Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reese. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. MP's got 13.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. Yes, that goes in. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Really outstanding job by Schroeder there to go with the pull-up jump shot. If he's hitting those consistently, the defense might be in trouble.
Here's Lillard, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one.
40.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest.
It's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their games when those critiques become personal.
MP's checked in for the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder comes in for D'Angelo Russell. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Eubanks in a power forward. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Lillard against Schroeder, off target at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for D'Angelo Russell.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
For the Lakers, 2 shots.
Free throw good, MP. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Good on both. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
A shot by Reddish, no good. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Beasley, the pass to Reese. Now Schroeder. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Schroeder.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Johnson surveying the floor. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution